Good morning everyone. It is a Monday, start of a brand new week, and I decided I really wanted to show you all what I eat in a day as a girl who's recovering from surgery, is a celiac, and just generally follows a very healthy lifestyle diet because I love seeing what other people eat. I find it very inspiring, motivating, and I've been watching these videos on YouTube since the dawn of time. It feels like back in the day when all the American girl YouTubers used to film what they're bringing in for their packed lunch. Why not do my own, considering I have my own YouTube channel? Free will exists. So I've literally just woken up, took my hair out of my plait because it was just giving bush. And it's Monday morning, as I said. Looks like it's another sunny, bright, blue, hot day because we've been really lucky in the UK lately to be having a little spate of heat waves. There's one happening every other week. Now I am 7 weeks post-surgery as of literally tomorrow. I had an open abdominal myomectomy for my women's health issues and my large fibroids. If you didn't know, check out my previous video. And obviously I'm trying to still support my body in its healing process and repair. So basically my body needs a lot of antioxidant support, protein, and basically what I've been having the past couple of weeks, which ties into my whole traditional Chinese medicine lifestyle that I've been figuring out and living since January this year. Acupuncture and speaking with a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner for my women's health issues, which by the way, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Acupuncture has genuinely changed my life. For women's health issues or any kind of gynae or womb area health issues, in traditional Chinese medicine, they believe it's due to blood stagnation or coldness in the womb. And one of the things that I've learned and I've been doing consistently every day since January is having warm liquids and warm food in the morning. Warm liquids are really helpful. Room temperature tap water all throughout the day instead of ice cold water or ice cold liquids is really good for girls anyway on their periods. This is where I get everything just a bit complicated because I'm also celiac. So when you think of warm breakfast, you think of oats, you think of Weetabix, you think of all those really hearty cereals that I was actually raised on. I found a loophole in the matrix. Buckwheat flakes. Buckwheat flakes are literally the answer to oats if you're a celiac, or if you generally just don't like oats or porridge or you can't eat them because you've got an intolerance. Now, it may sound a bit confusing, buckwheat, surely there's wheat in it. It's a grain that acts like a cereal. It's got a really nice nutty flavour, it goes really creamy, and it just is the texture that I have not had in over 10 years because I was diagnosed at 15. I'm now 26, it's 11 years ago that I've not been able to enjoy a bowl, a creamy, nourishing bowl of oats. So I get these from Amazon, but you can literally probably get these in any local health food, alternative food store. Literally, I will eat this at 9:30 and I guarantee you I won't check in for lunch until about 2:30 because it genuinely does keep you fuller for longer. I'm gonna literally sound like I'm in one of those breakfast ads. Fuller for longer. This seed mix from Aldi, which is so cheap. Aldi has some really good range of dried fruit, nuts, chia seeds, flax seeds. If you don't want to break the bank but you want to get into that stuff, I would really recommend Aldi. Seed inspired by traditional Chinese medicine, which is one of their most famous kind of remedies, or I don't know, kind of go-to things for women. Is black sesame seeds, nutritional powerhouse. They're so good, and I also read that it's really good for hair growth, which is really good. I don't know whether you can see, but I've got a lot of baby hair because when I had all my large fibroids, they literally ruined my life and made me anemic, made my hair fall out. So I'm still in that recovery phase from all of that. So black sesame seeds I do find have been helping. I don't measure things, I don't care for measuring things, so I would estimate maybe 25 to 30 grams, whack it in the microwave for 2 minutes, stir it, and depending on how thick you want it, I like mine still quite runny. So this is the final setup for my breakfast on this Monday sunny morning. My tea, which I do leave the tea bag in because I love it to be super strong and concentrated, and then my big vat of room temperature water. So I'm gonna sit and enjoy my tea and my breakfast, go through some emails for work, and then get ready for the day, and then probably go and work in the garden from around mid-morning because, as I said, it's a heat wave and I don't want to be inside at all today. Another thing that's really important to me and like my morning routine and I take alongside my breakfast is my supplements. Now today isn't the day that I take this one because I take it every other day, but for my fellow heavy period, fibroid, women's health issue sufferers, iron is your best friend. I have learned along the way to take it every other day for maximum absorption. I alternate between taking iron, ferrous, fumarate, or spatome, which is the kind of iron-rich mineral water sachets, but word of warning, they're quite expensive and genuinely just taste like you're putting pennies in your mouth, like loose change from your purse from like years ago. A real big part of, I would say, something that I've been doing since I was like a young girl, consuming herbal teas. I have a whole stash of them in my cupboard. I'm always on the lookout for really nice flavor combinations. The one that I've been reaching for literally religiously after they started stocking in Aldi about a year ago, this is like £1.10 and it's their version of like a Twinings detox tea or any of those kind of big brands. This is so good. Name me a better tea combination at that price. So I've been drinking these every single morning with my breakfast. It is lunchtime now. It's just gone just after 1:30 and I'm starting to feel a bit peckish, but I feel so just knackered today. I don't know whether it's the heat, the sun. There's like a really heavy scent of smoke outside because there's been like a fire locally and everything's just culminating into one and I've got a pounding headache. So I don't really want a massive lunch. As a girl with PCOS and various other health issues, I need to make sure that the meals that I do eat sustain me and tick off as many kind of food groups as possible. So what I've been having and loving this summer, lentil salads with like a protein, whether it's chicken or fish, and just loads of veg with some oil, salt and pepper, really quickly made in like 10 minutes. Since everyone's been obsessed with tinned fish in 2026, like I really do feel like that food category has like taken off and there's so many like edgy, niche, cool brands making tuna. There's been a gentrification of tinned fish, right? Tell me why I've never been able to get my hands on a M&S sardines can since it was trending online. So I've had to settle with, these are the ones in olive oil. I always make sure to get them in olive oil just because it's just a personal preference. I try to avoid seed oils when I can. And then Aldi Finest lentils in water. Really easy to make. You literally just drain them in some warm water and then I just put it in a bowl and top everything with it. And then if we take a look in the fridge, come into the fridge with me. That's so nice and cool. Let me just take a minute. I don't really have that much because my food shops are on a Wednesday and as it's Monday, I'm kind of like running out of stuff. So I feel like I can back myself here. I feel like I can make something good of this. So I have my spring greens, which I like to just roast in the air fryer with some oil and salt. I have a carrot, which I could just shave and peel and have like carrot ribbons. There's also courgettes and mushrooms. Let me see what I can do. So this is my lunch. I've just added all my herbs and seasonings. I've got obviously my lentils, carrots, roasted spring greens. When it comes to me and food, I've probably noticed already that I cannot make aesthetic, pretty looking meals for the life of me. And you know what? That really used to annoy me and get me not down, but like I used to view that as like a fault of mine anytime I used to like share recipes online or like TikTok or whatever, because it never really looks like everyone else's meals. But I've come to the realization that's actually tact and I want to be authentically me, so there's no point in me pretending. So please forgive me for not making aesthetic looking meals. I mean, I have a cute bowl, to be fair, my evil eye bowl that I got from TK Maxx. Yeah, I will tune in when I next eat something, which probably won't be until dinner. I have just finished the working day, went for a shower, did my skincare, and it's now dinner time. I am in this little top I got from Primark like literally 5 years ago. Little cotton cycling shorts from Cotton On. I'm out of breath. Basically, the lore is for dinner, right? It's too hot. Take a shot anytime I've mentioned in this video how hot it is. And I can't be arsed cooking, but I still want a nice meal. And what does that mean? What does that mean? That means I'm gonna whack out the veg, the carb, the meat combo, the three essentials, the holy trinity. I went diving into the fridge and found, this is what we're working with, chicken thighs, the only veg that I've got left. I've just sat down at my desk for my dinner. Guys, honestly, this took me about 45 minutes. So here is the masterpiece. I, again, don't have aesthetic meals. Sorry, not sorry. 2 chicken thighs, salt, pepper, oil. And then a whole bed of the vegetables that I showed you, just fried with some stock. And this is what it's all about, you know, long, hard day at work. You don't want to be slaving in the kitchen. I literally left this meal alone to just cook by itself. And it has. Check in with you again at around 9 p.m. because 9 p.m. to me means Love Island, herbal tea, a yogurt bowl, and my magnesium supplement. It has just been the perfect evening routine. And once it's over in like 2-3 weeks, I'm not going to know what to do with myself. Like my whole evenings are built up to 9 p.m. 9 p.m. is on the horizon, so I have just grabbed the absolute goat of all goat yogurts. If you're vegan, dairy free, or just wanting a yogurt that is just not full of crap and nasties, I think I've been eating this yogurt for about 10 years, genuinely, since I was like 15, 16. Put these in my bowl, mix it up, and that's essentially my Love Island snack. I'm literally in flow state right now. Love Island is going to be on in like 2 seconds. I've got my sleepy time tea from Clipper, I think. Clipper Organics tea. I've got my yogurt and my blackberries. And this is just flow state for me, to be honest with you. And that basically concludes what I eat in a day. The only other thing that I will do and consume is have a bit more water and my magnesium supplement, which I'll put on the screen, the exact one I use. I also, when I don't have like tinned fish that day, I also take an omega-3 supplement, which is like a really pure fish oil, like non-toxic liquid that I'll also put on screen, which I find is just really, really good for my skin and just overall kind of hormone health. But I must be off because Love Island has just started. So once again, thank you so much for clicking on this video and spending the day with me. I hope you've enjoyed it, and let me know what you'd like to see next on my channel, and I'll catch you next time.